Your faith is sure enough dead. Yeah, I said it. I want to look you right on in your face. Just got out the summer. Listen, your faith dead. Your faith dead. The word says faith without works is dead. See, I ain't ashamed to show you me. I know what I'm working with. I ain't no narrow chick. I ain't somebody that got 50-11, filters on. Listen, I break out. I'm overweight, obese, whatever you want to call it. Listen. But you know what? I bet my faith ain't dead. I bet I ain't around here waiting for no Pantene virus, no Hanana virus, no Shanana virus, whatever, that 19, that Rona, whatever you want to call it. I ain't scared though. I ain't scared. So, I'm trying to figure out what you gonna do. What you gonna do? Are you doing all that you could do? Or would you just felt safe because you had got you a little vaccine? Huh? You done got yourself a little jab. You feel me? And now the next thing is coming. And what you gonna do? At what point do you start saying, God made me with an immune system. Maybe I need to do all that I can do to strengthen it. How about getting healthy? How about supporting your T cells? How about making sure you do things to intentionally increase your akamencia? Instead of acting a fool, get you some akamencia. How about that? How about instead of making excuses, lying to yourself, lying to other people, and pretending like you about your health life, that you really truly care about things other than the vanity metrics? Tell the truth. See, because there's a lot of skinny people that Rona took up out of here. There's a lot of thin people that they gone. They having heart attacks. They got diabetes. They got heart disease. They got high blood pressure. All this. But I thought it was supposed to be just about your weight. What about the other 80% of your health equation? You worry about that scale. What about your immune health? What about that water that you need to do? You need to be filling half your body with water. Half your body. What is the potion? What is the potion? I don't be playing. I got my little boo mate right here. What is the potion? You don't know how much water you need? Take your body weight, divide it in half, whatever that number is. That is how much you need daily in ounces of water. That's where you start. So let's say if you were 100 pounds, that's 50 ounces of water you need each day. If you was 150 pounds, 75 ounces of water you need every day. If you 200, 100 ounces you need every day. A gallon of water is 128 ounces. So some of y'all, you stressing yourself, I'm trying to get to a gallon. Girl, hush with all them excuses. Boy, hush. Make sure you get at least half your body weight in ounces of water. The water you put in your tea, it count. The water you put inside of your coffee is gonna count. Get you some mushroom coffee if you're gonna be doing coffee. Get green tea if you're gonna be doing teas. And definitely, since you need to be concerned about your immune health, you need to get you some tartary buckwheat tea. You need to be having about 4 different teas. Steep them all in 1 cup. Get you some elderberry tea. If you ain't allergic to it, you sure enough should be having green tea every day. Get you some tartary buckwheat tea. Listen, you got you some cinnamon cardamom tea. You can get you some ginger green tea. You can also get you some turmeric green tea, pomegranate green tea. They got echinacea green tea. You better get that green tea. Stop playing with these people and thinking that somebody's coming to save you. The Calvary ain't coming. Your faith gotta have some work behind it. You got dead faith, but you around here praying for a breakthrough, but you be ghosting God on the discipline and the follow through. But then now you want to play for a miracle, but you want to sit your behind down on this couch or on the chair like what I'm doing just now after I just finished getting it in. I'm just saying, you won't even go sit in the sauna. You won't even put no cold pack on your bike. You won't even first go ahead and just do a 2-minute movement snack. You won't even buy a weighted vest so you can start rucking. You could be rucking while you at the darn grocery store. You could be rucking while you sweeping your kitchen and washing dishes. How about that? Do what you got to do. Your family needs you. You're here on purpose. You was created for a purpose and on purpose. You is not no accident. You was made to love. You was made to love. We need you. But yet you tapping out halfway. You getting up out of here at 70 and 80 because you misread what Moses was talking about in Psalms chapter 51 verse 10 through 12. He was making an observation. God said in Genesis 6 and verse 3, listen, chapter 6 verse 3, he said man days should be 120 years. So little boy, little girl, why is you sitting up here talking about, man days is going to be 410? Who told you that? You misread. You ain't even finished reading the moral of the story. When Moses was talking about that in Psalms 51, verse 10, did you get to the 12th verse? When he was talking about apply your heart to wisdom. He was observing what the norm was. You need to be rightly divided. But yet y'all don't took that and put a governor on your life thinking that 70 years is what it is. 80 years is what it is. No, God said 120, boo. Do what God said. Where's your faith at? Move your body like you intend to be a centenarian. You talking about something you trust God and you got all this faith. Do you got enough faith to get your butt up and walk? Do you got enough faith to get your butt in a pool? Do you got enough faith while you laid up in that bed to just contract your muscles and do quad sets? Contract your biceps, your triceps. There are ways to still move while you in the bed. If you're bedridden. What about that water? Now is the time. I love y'all. And I genuinely want to see you win. I'm trying to take health wells. And I'm not going to stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. I have to tell you. I have to deliver what thus saith the word. What thus saith the word of God. It's time to clean your heart. It's time to clean your heart. Literally and figuratively. It's time for you to put some work with this faith. See, you hear faith without works. You hear the without. Oh, if I got faith, that means I'm without the work. No. Faith works. Faith works. You sit up here talking about something you got faith. No, your faith is dead. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Your faith dead. Because you ain't putting no work behind that faith. You ain't doing nothing, Nathaniel. You ain't doing nothing related to the so-called faith that you got. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Faith works. Faith works. Faith works. Faith works. Faith works. It works in your health. It works in your family. It works in your finances. It's time for you to get to work. You act like this body is something you can move out of. You can't move out this. This your forever home, but while you on this earth. You need to protect it and treat it and invest in it. Some of y'all take better care of your darn physical house outside that you're sleeping in. So a lot of y'all take better care of that car that you're riding in. Some of y'all take better care of them Air Force Ones. Better than you do the house that houses you. I'm just saying. Now's the time. Clean it up, bruh. Clean it up, sis. Clean that heart out. It's time to take a lot of the things that you can do for your immune system. Guess what? You can also do that help your heart. It's amazing how those two go hand in hand. Walking good for your heart. But guess what? Walking is also good for your body to help increase and strengthen and fortify them NK cells. Listen, you need to make sure you got your soldiers in tip-top shape so that they can tag and drag. Tag and drag. That's what them T cells doing. Tagging them and dragging them. Tagging them and dragging them. Tag and drag. Tag and drag. Tag and drag. Snatch them right on up. When is you gonna get tired of letting these people fluding you out? You getting flued out. Okay. Listen, snatch them up. Tag and drag. Tag and drag. Tag and drag. Stop getting flued out by Big Pharma. Stop getting flued out. You about to get flued out by that darn coronavirus. So you better go on ahead and do what all that you could do. Get you some green tea. Strengthen your immune system. Strengthen them NK cells, them natural killer cells. Strengthen your T cells so them T cells can go ahead and do the surveillance in your body like it need to, so you can tag and drag. Tag and drag. Tag and drag. Tag them and drag them. Say it with me. Tag and drag. Ayy. Tag and drag. Ayy. Tag and drag. Ayy. See what I'm saying? Easy to remember. Tag and drag the pathogens, the viruses, and the bad bacteria that don't belong nowhere. You need to do something. You need to do something to help your soldiers. Get them the best weapons to tag and drag, baby. Drag them right on up out of there. So, I'm Shantae Health Wells. You need to make sure you fix your water. You need to go on ahead, make sure you get the God's potion that He got for you, which is that water. Don't let nothing stop your motion. I'm talking about your sleep motion and your movement motion. And then you need to make sure that you're doing a 4-7-8 deep breathing meditation. Let that nitric oxide help you. Knock them out. Knock them out the box, Rick. Knock them out, Rick. Now is the time. Tag and drag, baby. Tag and drag. I'm Shantae Health Wells. I want to see you live long and strong, baby. But don't forget, tartary buckwheat tea will be that game changer for you. And if you somebody you don't want no teas, then look up. There's a company called by Big Bold Health. They have tartary buckwheat type supplements and things like that. Highly recommend. Look into functional medicine type physicians, not people who just getting some little paper. I'm talking about functional medicine. I'm talking about an actual physician, licensed. But Big Bold Health. Big Bold Health. Get you some immune revitalization type stuff with them. But don't sit up here and neglect your immune system. This is your warning. God used me. This is your warning. Do all that you can do. Tag and drag. Ayy. Tag and drag. Ayy. Tag and drag. You better tag them and drag them. Tag them and drag them. How about that? Tag them and drag them. I ain't scared. Tag them and drag them. Listen, y'all know I'm born and raised in the county of Dade, baby. I'm made for the heat. I love y'all. I want to see you win. Share this with somebody that you love and care about. Peace.